Welcome to Monday Mindsets. I'm Mark Peebles, here to help you get your mindset right for the week. Now remember, Monday Mindsets is part of the Real Life and Real Estate podcast, and you can listen to it every week on podcast or find us on YouTube. So this week, I want to talk about a renewed mindset. The NAR settlement has just gone into effect as I'm recording this, and I think it's so important that we renew our mindset around all of this. You know, think about having a new mindset. Think about new things in general. A new house, for example. It's so exciting. We work in the real estate business, and so we get to help people into new houses all the time. And there's always so much excitement that comes around that. And there's so many cool things that happen with the newness of a new place to live. Think of a new car. Everyone talks about that new car smell. You know, it's like, oh, I love my new car. But then there's new things that we step into that we might not be excited about. You know, I remember my freshman year of high school. I'd gone to a small private school up through 8th grade, and I ended up going to a very large high school. Went from 30 people in my class to over 500 people in my class my freshman year. And I will never forget the feeling that I felt when I rode the bus to school that day. It was actually the first time I had ever ridden the bus. Believe it or not, my parents had always taken me to school, to my small private school. But I remember I rode the bus to school, and I'm stepping off in front of Centerville High School, which is a massive high school. And I'm looking out at it, and I remember taking the first step down off the bus going, here we go. And there was some fear. There was some anxiety with it. It was new, and yeah, there was a little bit of excitement, but there was a lot of tension to it. You know, I feel like the NAR settlement kind of feels that way. It's new, but there's a lot of tension there. There's a lot of agents who have had a lot of fear coming into this settlement. And so that newness is not the excited newness, but it's a newness that's filled with that anxiety. I look back on my high school days, and my life totally changed. I found my purpose. I grew tremendously. I mean, I'm 6'7". Yes, I grew tremendously in height and stature, but I found purpose during that time. And I really went into college from that high school experience with so much greater vision for what my life was going to be. Now, with the NAR settlement, yes, there's a lot of fear. There's a lot of anxiety. There is a lot of newness, a new way of doing business. But I believe that if you have a renewed mindset, not the current mindset, not the mindset we've had over these last few months with all of the unknowns, of fear and anxiety, of nervousness, of being unsure with ourselves. But I believe if we step into this and right now choose to have a renewed mindset, a mindset that says, this is my opportunity to step into new purpose in the business, to take my service to my clients to a greater level, to help people even more, and to be even more successful than I've ever been before. That's having a renewed mindset. So I challenge you this week. Don't get caught up in all of this fear and anxiety. Renew your mindset and focus on what can be as we move forward from the NAR settlement. Guys, thanks for joining me this week. I'll see you next week.